We're going to kick it off with the jazz band. We're going to the first song out of the gate is called "Out of the Doghouse." They love playing this song. I almost didn't do it, and they're like, "Mr. Mo, we got to do this song. It's so much fun." I think you're going to enjoy it. And that featured solos by Cash Brewington, Nico Rodriguez, a little drum fill there by Callum Underwood, and our piano player extraordinaire back there, Nathan Warren. Yeah. Give it up for those guys. Good job on this. I want to bring our singer up for the next tune. Y'all like the movie Toy Story? Yeah? Isn't there a new one coming out? I don't know, probably. It's a successful franchise. All right. Miss Katie, come on up. We're going to sing a tune from the movie Toy Story called You've Got a Friend in Me.
Hi. the road looks rough ahead, and your miles from your nice warm bed. You just remember what your old pal said, son, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, then I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. Cause you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, but bigger and stronger too. Maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship, it ain't ever going to die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
So that's one of my favorite songs for middle school band, written in the style of an English march, inspired by the New Forest in southern England, this ancient hunting preserve. So nice modal melodies and some nice sonorous writing in a very traditional style for students at this level. Nice job, guys. Very good. The next one we're going to do is a tone poem. So it tells a musical story. It's called Of Times Medieval. And we're going to start our journey in a monastery, and you'll hear the chanting. And then we're going to journey to a village where you hear some festive dancing. However, it being the Dark Ages, it isn't long before men with swords show up. And so you're going to hear a very vigorous battle scene and the sounds of battle and clanking armor. And then we're going to return triumphantly to our monastery. So that's a hard one. I really pushed them this concert to try some really challenging music. Our theme this semester has been chromatic notes, right guys? Are you tired of the chromatic scale yet? Yeah, just wait till you hear the upper school play theirs. We have one more collect medley for you tonight, and this is the best of Henry Mancini. If you don't know the name Henry Mancini, you will recognize the tunes. applause. I think every section had a solo in that piece. So. And a big shout out to Riley Douglas, our trumpet soloist. And once again, Callum Underwood is helping us out, filling in on drums tonight for six students. So thank you guys. All right, we're going to do a brief switch here. So middle school, we're going to come down here and find an open seat. Beginning band, let's come on up these far stairs over here. So these guys have made a lot of progress this semester so far. They're even playing with some dynamic contrasts, which is not common at this age, so I'm very proud of them. The next one I chose is a little bit of a challenge. It's by one of my favorite arrangers, Anne McGinty. It's a trilogy of 3 different American folk melodies. So that starts with Chester, and then you're going to hear Amazing Grace, and finally Yankee Doodle. And each section has a feature somewhere in this song. And we actually have one more for you. These guys learned 3 pieces of sheet music so far this semester. This is a classic of the beginning band repertoire. It's called Alpha Squadron. Some of the high schoolers remember this one. Yep. So picture jets blasting off. It's very fun. All right, one more brief change as we bring our final group up here. So beginning band, if you could head off this.
Thank you. That was called Vertigo. I think I get a little bit of that after conducting that. The next piece we're going to do for you is based on the chromatic scale. Who knows what the word chromatic means? You think you know? Let me hear a middle schooler. What does the word chromatic mean? No, thank you for playing. It literally means all colors, right? And so when we refer to music and we talk about the chromatic scale, we talk about all the notes. Like on that piano there, all 88 keys of them, right? And so with... Thank you, Mr. Calvin. I think he had a Red Bull in between tonight. But anyway, so this next piece we're going to play for you is based on the chromatic scale. It was originally called the Grand March Chromatique. But the composer, Mr. Fusick, decided that he wanted to call it something a little bit different. So he renamed it the Entry of the Gladiators because he loves the blood sport of gladiators. And so that's why it's called that. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how we prepared to play this piece. We're going to play the chromatic scale for you. Doesn't sound too exciting, but it actually kind of is, at 3 different tempos. And this is one of the ways that we prepared for this piece. Here we go. a piece of paper. I don't know what I did with it. I had notes, but I know at this point in the program I wanted to send out some thank yous. So Bill could have a little bit of house light. Again, I'd like to thank Amy Landau and Leslie McKendry for the wonderful decorations and just for the continued support of the band program. This fun little fact, Amy doesn't even have a kid in band, and she's here at every concert and helps decorate and everything. So thank you so much. That speaks a lot to my heart. We have Tabitha, wave at everybody over there. Tabitha, our podium president, patrons of the arts. Don't forget to see Miss Tabitha before you leave, and take a bag of coffee with you, and a magnet, right? And some water, right? But thank you to the administration for putting up with our nonsense of having to move into this room for half a week and then move out, whatever. Bill Schreiner running lights back there for us tonight, our technical director. Thank you so much. Shout out also to Katie Arjona to help me put the bulletin board up there, the graffiti wall out in the hallway, which you all need to go sign before you leave, right? And also Samantha Walker helped me with the graphics on that, so thank you so much to those two. And it's just a great team we have here at Walker, and we appreciate it. So let's just give it up for the Fine Arts Department here. Give it up, give it up, give it up. And the final piece we're going to play for you this evening is called Fuego Español. And I tease the kids all the time because this was originally a commissioned piece for another high school, but it was dedicated to the 2016 Howard County, here we go, Gifted and Talented Band. What? What? Is there really a high school called a high school band? Anyway, that was just kind of struck me, and I was like, well, I got gifted and talented kids. Why don't we play this piece? Huh? Yeah? I hope you enjoy Fuego Español.